Well, the city of Ottawa will be one of the races to watch Monday night when municipal election results from across the province of Ontario will begin to come in. Joining me now is one of those mayoral candidates in the city of Ottawa, Bob Chiarelli. Bob, of course, you're running against two other fairly experienced people, Catherine McKinney. They've obviously been a longtime city councillor within Ottawa, Mark Sutcliffe, a longtime journalist with CPAC within Ottawa. What about your experience makes you more qualified to lead the city?
Well, I think I sent you, or my staff sent you one of our campaign pieces, which says, get to know Bob better. And in that document, it sets out in great detail my experience as a public official, my experience as a professional and business person, my community leadership issues, and community recognition, how I've been recognized by the community. And it's got all my academic stuff on there too. I don't know whether you've received that yet or not.
Yeah, I did. When you look at, say, obviously your experience, going more in depth into that, serving Ottawa in many different capacities, you alluded to some of them. You had served previously as Ottawa's mayor, and at other levels of government as well. So I guess looking and diving into that, what makes you more qualified in particular than your other opponents in this race to lead Canada's capital city? Obviously, a very big role.
Well, I've demonstrated leadership and experience in many ways. And certainly being mayor of the city of 1 million people is a challenge. I've met significant challenges that are even bigger than being mayor. As you may know, I have been mayor before, been regional chair before in the city of Ottawa. I served as a cabinet minister, Ministry of Infrastructure, which is very important for municipalities, Ministry of Transportation, which is very important for municipalities, Ministry of Energy as well, that impacts significantly. And I've been Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing. So, and I've served as a member of Treasury Board in the provincial government. So I think my record speaks for itself in terms of experience. I've indicated some leadership in a number of ways as well. I was the first mayor in Canada to have no smoking in public places. And a number of other things that are firsts moving forward.
And when you compare your policies in particular to the other two candidates in this race, a lot of people have pointed out that they think that yourself and Mark Sutcliffe, as an example, have a lot of similar policies, which is obviously could be seen as a unifying factor depending on who wins this upcoming municipal and mayoral election. How do you plan to get behind whoever ultimately wins this election?
Well, the issue is this. The city of Ottawa is a $6.2 billion budget, the $350 million in debt. It pays $250 million a year in interest payments. It's a very, very significant job. So I don't believe that Sutcliffe has the experience for the job. He's done a lot of things publicly in the city, but he hasn't, if he gets elected and he walks into the mayor's office, he's never handled a $6.2 billion budget. And there's so many other things that he hasn't managed, that he has not managed. So one of the issues in this election campaign is, does he have enough experience to walk into the mayor's office? We also know the other one of the other main competitors, Catherine McKinney. She's been 8 years in council, a lot of experience, a lot of other experience that goes with it. So if you were to measure strictly the amount of time that we spent in municipal experience, Sutcliffe has none. He's been a community leader in many ways, but none of it really related to the comings and goings and responsibilities of a mayor. Although he's got a good chance of winning, I have to say that.